Okay, let's get these heads going. These are 1/16 ounce pill heads I'm doing. Thank you for the like. Thank you for coming in. Hey there, Jerry. How's it going? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Just watching a little football on TV and pouring some heads. Not much going on. Ankle stiff. It hurt my back more than anything. I'm gonna try to get out tomorrow sometime. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm gonna try to get out. I'm doing okay though. The ankle's kind of stiff though. It didn't really turn purple or anything. It just swelled up a little bit. Good afternoon. Good day to everybody. These here are 1/16 ounce pill heads. So I'll be pouring some heads, and then a little bit later I'll be painting a bunch of heads too. That's what I'm doing right there. I'm doing okay though. You got 29, you got 57. Numbers jumping up and down. Good day, everybody. We got a lot of stuff going on today and tomorrow. We got to get some sample packs to a couple of tackle stores. I'm doing pretty good. Let me change the chat. I think the chat froze up. It always freezes up here in the shop. No, it didn't freeze up. We just had nobody chatting. Welcome in, welcome in. That's what that is right there. These are number 4 hooks I'm putting on here. So I'm gonna paint a bunch of heads a little bit later on in my live. You there, Caesar? Wheel weights allow? What do you mean wheel? Yeah, you can do wheel weights. These aren't wheel weights though. I used to use wheel weights when I first started, and that was my only source of lead, was going to a tire shop. But a lot of times I use these sheets or these blocks that are about that thick. I'll get them cut down and then use those. These here are number 4 hooks. Either is that Anthony? Either Kane. Use wheel weights, alloy for bullets. Oh yeah. Yeah, to do wheel weights, you're standing there and you're only getting like, sometimes you're only getting that big of a piece, that thin. But I use these big pieces that I cut down. They were probably wall paneling for hospitals. Sometimes they're the counterweights for racing. They use lead for these race cars. But I go to like recycle centers to get my lead. Yeah, X-ray panels, yeah. Either that, or I go to Lex Luthor. He likes using lead a lot too. Appreciate everybody in here. Here we go. And a wheel weights, yeah. Well, that's good there. That's a lot of wheel weights. Everyone, please enjoy it today. But nothing. Okay. Here we go. So these again are 1/16 ounce, number 4 mustad sickle hook. I had a good morning. We had a good breakfast. Went to church. Grabbed some lunch. Had a little bit of coffee. I'm doing pretty good. Good day. Oh wow, that's a bunch. Well, that's pretty good on the bluegills too, man. I was talking to a fella yesterday, and he's telling me that I guess up north where you guys are at, there's a bunch of big bluegill up there. They don't get that big over here where I'm at. Be lucky if they get about 7 inches at the biggest, maybe. They don't get that big down here. Turner said you spoke the crappie connection. Is that true? Yeah, they did an interview with me a couple of years back on the crappie connection. A long time ago. About 6 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it's a while back. Mr. Brad's a pretty good guy. And we got the nice gills and the shell crackers. Oh wow! I wish we had them here. Wish we had them here. Hey, Victoria. Oh yeah, I bet they do get pretty big. We don't get them big here. They're pretty small. I'd like to get to where we get this big old huge shell cracker perch. It'd be a good old fight there. Oh, we got lead dripping everywhere. We don't need that happening. Hey there, Mr. John C. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just pouring some jig heads, 1/16 ounce. These will get cleaned up. They'll get painted, they'll get baked, they'll get eyes on them, then they'll get a bunch of material and thread and feathers put on them. Ooh, it's leaking faster now. I got a brand new pot. I'm just waiting for this one to conk out on me completely before I get the new pot going. I got it about, I don't know, about 640, 650. Just enough to melt the lead. I got it on I got it at number 5. Got it halfway up. Go Steelers. Hello, everyone. Aren't they playing right now? Aren't the Steelers playing right now? I got it on the Tampa Bay game right now. Got it on the Tampa Bay Bucks. Kind of had to become a Tampa Bay fan with Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield. Yeah, these are like that. And then they'll get turned into something like that. Welcome in, everybody. Oh yeah, the Jets are winning. Yeah, I'm not a Steelers fan or a Jets fan. I saw at church a lot of people wearing OU hats. I didn't see a single person wearing an OSU hat. Oh, thank you there, Rugby. Yeah, you guys make sure to subscribe today. It is free today. Subscriptions are free. Thank you for the likes. We got 17 likes. These are 1/16 ounce I'm doing. That'll go back in the pot. This is what I got so far. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. These again are number 4 hugs. Hey there, Burke. Uh-oh, missed one. There we go, that's what that is. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hey there, Clint. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey there, show flies. I'm doing good today. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna go grab me a drink here. Where's my drink go? Where's my drink? So I'm using lead here. I get my lead from like recycle centers. Sometimes it'll come to me in forms of pipe, sometimes sheets, sometimes these big old blocks. The blocks are too big to put in the pot, so I got a friend of mine that will cut them down. We used to make a lot of sinkers and powder coat them and sell them that way, but we don't really do any sinkers anymore. These here are 1/16 ounce. These are going to get eyes on them. These are what we call pill heads. Cleaning shop again. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff in your shop, man. You got a lot of stuff in there. How do I make them? I put these in a mold with a hook and pour them out, and then they come out like this. And then I break this piece off, and then these will get cleaned up and they'll get powder coated, and then they'll have eyes, and then I tie them up. I make hand-tied lures. Make a lot of hand tied lures. So this is my mold, and they come out like that. I do have a big machine called a spin cast machine, and I can do jig heads in it when it's fixed, but it's been broken for a while, so I'm having to make jig heads the old-fashioned way. Make jig heads the old-fashioned way. The other side of the mold has a bait keeper on it, and I'm not using those right now, so I do pour jig heads with bait keepers. We do have them on the website too. Welcome in, everybody. If I'm missing people, we have mods in here saying hello to everybody. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to throw some likes up there. We're at 36. Oh my goodness, we got over 1,100 people in here. That's kind of wild. I haven't seen that number come up here in a while. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, there, Remington. Okay, that is our website. We're going to get up there. Thank you there, Burke, too. I didn't see yours till after I was pushing the button. Thank you. Yeah, we do have a special going on till tonight at midnight. If you, for every 3 packs of jigs you guys buy, we're going to throw in a 4th pack for free. It's going to be a surprise pack. So if you get 6 packs of lures, you're going to get 2 free packs of lures. You get 12 packs of jigs, we're going to throw in an extra 4 packs. Appreciate everybody in the house today. These are, oh wow, we got over 1,200 now. I think that's been my biggest number so far. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Make sure to throw some taps down. Appreciate everybody in here. Make sure to tap it up, tap it up. That's the universal signal for tapping it up. Okay, let's get some more hooks in here. $1,300 people in here. Oh my goodness. 1,400 people in here. Woo-wee! Appreciate you guys. Yeah, please drop a like. Please drop a like. Maybe 2 likes if you can. Tell your mother, your brother, your significant other. You ladies out there, if your husband likes fishing, share it out with him. You guys out there, if your wives like fishing, share it out with your wife too. You can share it out with a boyfriend. I had to work in that joke here. I haven't worked that joke in a while. Let's see. We sprung a leak. It's still leaking. Yeah, when it leaks and the pile of lead on the bottom of the pot gets too high, then it starts splashing everywhere. And I wear safety glasses. These are basically my reading glasses, but you wear them. I've had at times where the lead splashes and it'll get on my glasses. So that's why I wear them. Plus I can't see either, so I'm a little bit on the blind side. Yeah, I've got 1,200 people. Oh my goodness. I work 12.1K. Oh my goodness, thank you. That's awesome, man. Appreciate everybody in here. Thank you there, Clint. Yeah, make sure to subscribe too, guys. I go live every day. Even on Sundays after church, I'll go live. Sometimes I go fishing on my live streams. And that's what that is. Welcome in everybody. Do I ever get worried about working with lead? Now I've been working with lead for almost 15 years. I've never tested positive for lead. 1,500 people in here now. I do get tested every so often. I've never tested positive. The only thing I've ever tested positive for is my love for my wife. Oh my goodness, we lost half the people when I said that. I tested positive one time for COVID, and we had all these extra tests because they were mailing us tests like crazy. And also my Diet Mountain Dew tested positive for COVID. That was a freshly opened bottle of Diet Mountain Dew. My Diet Mountain Dew tested positive. Yep, tap that screen. Tap it up, tap it up, tap it up, up, up. We almost had 1,600 in here. Almost had 1,600 in here. Yeah, make sure to subscribe too, guys. We got some good mods in here that'll help answer questions. I am using lead. This is lead. I do have plenty of ventilation in here. Sometimes we get the lead police in here. That's what that is. And then I make fishing lures, so some of the lures will look like this. Some will look like this. Some will look like this. Oh, the thrill is gone. Oh my goodness, we're down. We're low tide now. Oh, we're picking back up. We're picking back up. Yeah. These again are 1/16 ounce. I didn't do these on my other live stream the other day. I was tired. I was pouring lead for like 3-4 hours the other day. Got a lot of stuff done. Flow team, way to go, Flow team. We're up to 105 likes in the channel. 105 likes. Buenos dias to all my friends out there that are from Mexico or wherever. Bonjour to all my Frenchy friends. Good day to everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Alrighty, catch you later, show flies. Hello, hello, Tobias. Appreciate everybody in here. Hey there, Hayden. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. These are mustad sickle hooks. Welcome in, welcome in. These are 1/16 ounce heads. You're going to hear me repeating myself a lot because there's a lot of people coming into the chat. Some of them are brand new. They've never watched me before. TQ. Who is TQ? Hey there, Harris. Hello, Paulo. I think so too. Who's TQ? I know every now and then we get Joe Rogan in the channel. Joe Rogan will come in at times. welcome in, guys. Jen S. Ruben is making jig heads. Yes, I am there, Jen. These will turn into something like that. They'll get eyes on them. Yeah, these are fishing lures. Fishing lures. These will get feathers or plastic, or they'll get something tied onto them. Okay, let's get these broken off. We're going to do close up here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, breaking these off. Ooh, look at that there. Look at that there. Go there. Some crappie gold. Bluegill gold. Trout gold. Bass gold. I always try to watch out. See, I'm holding it right there with the points right there. You hold it like that, you're going to get hooked. You're eventually going to get hooked. That's harder to do on the little bitty ones. I get poked on the smaller jigs more than any other jigs. Wow, I haven't even been on here an hour yet. We had a lot of people come through. Do you sell squirrel tail? I don't sell the squirrel tail right now. We're still holding off on that. I ordered a bunch recently, and some of the squirrel tail that came in was real short. But I don't sell any. I sell squirrel tail jigs, but not the squirrel tail itself. Yeah, my intentions are to sell squirrel tail, but we just the last batch of squirrel tail that came in, well, I had some shorties in there. I didn't feel comfortable about selling a bunch of shorties. Yeah, welcome in. Setting up deer cameras. Ooh. Who is that setting up deer cameras? Oh, Jeremy. Oh, that's good. It's getting that time of year. Getting that time of year. Grab me another drink. had Mexican food for lunch. My wife had chicken nuggets. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. I don't know what that means. Yeah, these are hooks that are going in the mold. I'm going to tie jigs later on, but I got a lot of jig heads I got to paint. I got to paint some heads. I got to glue some eyes. I am gonna tie some jigs today. We do have all of our mystery boxes on sale. All the variety boxes are on sale too. And that's what the mystery box is pretty much a variety box. But the mystery jig boxes do have 6 dozen jigs in there. You're going to get 6 dozen jigs. I think the 32nds and the 16ths are on sale for like $120 or something. We do have a website link either on the bottom or on the top, depending on what website or what you're watching on. Sometimes the tablets will show it on the top. Sometimes it'll show it on the top. I am using a Lee's Precision Cast pot. You can get these at tacklebandit.com. You can use my code FLOTAN, F-L-O-10, no space in between. Save 10% over there. This here is a number 4 mustad sickle hook. These are for panfish. You can use them for brim, crappie, trout, all kinds of fish. Just saw the Discord post, and dang, that's a mixed bag day. Yeah, we do have our Discord too. Make sure to join our Discord. I like the mustad hooks out. I do too. I like them too. There is another hook company that has, I don't want to say I guess they're pursuing us. I can't say their name right now until we figure out if we want to work with that hook company. But right now I'm using mustad sickle hooks. I got so many mustad hooks that they're probably going to have to buy me out on the mustad hooks if they want me to start automatically making jigs with their hooks. It's a good hook company too, so I've been letting you guys know that. We do have a company that we may start using their hooks. Gamakatsu all the way. Yep, those are good hooks too. That's a bad hook there. Look at that. What do they want me to do with that? What do they want me to do with that hook? You do get some weird hooks every now and then. Okay, we got a leak. See if we can fix that leak. These again are 1/16 ounce pill heads. Let's see. I'm looking at the messages. Good morning, good morning. Good day to everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Hello there. Welcome in. Carlos. We got Sue. I don't know how to say that. Let's see. These are for fishing. These are fishing jig heads. These are for hand-tied lures. They'll get cleaned off or smoothed up, and then they'll get powder coated, and then they'll get eyes on them. And we have a lot of different color of heads and eyes. A lot of colors of heads and eyes. Welcome in, guys. We got 400. We got 100 and oh wow, is that 190 likes? Oh my goodness, we're gonna break 200 today. It'd be nice if we got 300 today. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure to subscribe. I do more than just pouring heads. I tie lures on my lives. I'll paint jig heads. I'll glue eyes on my live streams. Do a lot of stuff. So I appreciate the likes. Make sure to subscribe. We've been blessed lately with a lot of subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. These again will get cleaned up, and they'll get painted up. Uh-oh, that's what I'm talking about. If you're grabbing the hook the wrong way and it slips off, yeah, you'll end up with a bleeding finger. We don't need that around here. I'm going to stand up real fast, stretch out, stretch out. Oh, mama. My back's killing me. Oh, my. Okay, back to work. Appreciate you sharing. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that there, David. I enjoy doing this. It's fun. It is work. It is work. There are some stress times, but I get by them pretty fast. I get through them pretty easy. I've been through a lot of worse stress. I think I get stressed out when we get 2, 3, 4 tackle store orders like in 1 week, but we get them out fast. We get out the orders pretty fast. That's why I'm tying up, colors from our website. On my live streams, you'll see me tying up inventory. And sometimes I'm, tying up a dozen of this color, a dozen of that color, and sometimes it's probably boring watching, but I try to keep everything going, and we talk sometimes about current events or whatever and things going on in life. So I try to make it a little bit interesting. I used to watch this guy on a different app, and every time you watched him, he just looked like he hated his job. He was always talking about, oh, I'm behind on orders, I'm just kind of dull and depressing. And he's a nice guy. I'd known him for a couple years. And anyway, he's not even in business anymore. But he would do the live streams, and there's a way of talking about getting a lot of business, and a lot of times it's just having a lot of business is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes it wears me out, but I'm not telling everybody how bad I'm feeling for being so busy. Because in this line of work, there is a slow time. Once the weather gets above 90 degrees and it's summertime, it slows down. And that, for me, that's the time I need to just start building and building and building lures, get ready for the fall weather to come, and get ready for it to get busy again, because it will get busy. It will get busy. Okay, we're going to go up here. I'm going to skim off the top, all the little cruds that are up there. See that? All the composites that they kind of float up to the top, the dirty pieces. I use a fork so that it will, the good stuff kind of sifts through, and you're just picking up the bad stuff. And it's already melted. see. Welcome in, guys. Put milk to. Can the fork you put? No, it won't melt. No. That would be awful, wouldn't it? And nor do I eat my lunch with that fork either. That fork has never touched food. That was a brand new fork years ago. I got another fork around here because we lost one a while back. When we moved, well, I say a while back, a few years ago when we moved from Chelsea to where we live at in Claremore. I misplaced the fork, so I had to get another fork. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hey, we still got plenty of people in here, guys. Thank you. Make sure you tap up the likes. We're at 216 on the likes. 216 on the likes. I think we're going to do some round heads here in a little bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, let's get some more hooks. Go ahead and break these dudes off. That's what they look like. They're going to get cleaned up. There's a little bit of a nub there. I don't know if you guys can see it. How I clean mine is I use these wire clips that are basically made for lead. They're really made for stained glass windows. And then they go ahead and clean off really clean. The powder coat will cover it up, and it'll be all nice and smooth, like a baby's behind. Where did somebody get that? Where'd that impression come from? Smoother than a baby's behind. That must have come from some movie a long time ago. Ruben. Hey there, Rudy. Smoother than a baby's behind. Lots of pillheads, pillheads, pillheads. $226 likes. Yep, we're getting there. We might hit 300 today. We might hit 300 likes today. We're at an hour and 7 minutes, guys. An hour and 7 minutes. My wife is working today. She's working with her crafts. Working on top secret stuff today. I'll probably be able to make mention of it here in a couple of weeks, what they're getting ready to do. $231 likes, guys. Keep on tapping. You ain't tapping, you a napping. Hey there, Mau. Mau now. Your wife's the same way. Are you talking to Victoria? What would Victoria say? Victoria does crafting too. I was doing some AI generating art earlier. That's kind of cool how they do that. $233 likes, guys. Make sure to tap it up, tap it up. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I'm making 1/16 ounce lures. These are jig heads. They're called pill heads. They're going to get eyes on them eventually. think I was pouring some of these last week. We do supply to some tackle stores locally and a couple across other states. We have our lures at Den Sports in Thomasville, Alabama. We have them at Smoker's Choice out in Wellington, Kansas. We have them at DJ's, or is it TJ's? TJ's out in Oklahoma City. Tackle Bandit, tacklebandit.com, Collinsville, Oklahoma. Nabatak Outdoors in Claremore. Shields All Sports in Tulsa, also shields.com. We do have our mystery jig boxes on sale. All of them are on sale. Also, our big mega variety boxes are also on sale too. We also got a sale going on till midnight tonight, which is if you buy, for every 3 packs of lures you buy, we're going to throw in a surprise 4th pack for free. That ends tonight at midnight. We're at 239 on the lights. These are number 4 mustad sickle hooks. Okay, let's get this mold up. Appreciate you guys. We're going to get ready to pour some 16th ounce round heads. Again, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for the likes. We're at 243. 243 on the likes. Make sure to hit those likes, guys. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. My phone is not charging. Went to black. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Wayman. Thank you so much. That's for Victoria. Uh-oh. Oh, golly. Okay, let me screenshot that. Okay, Victoria has one in there now. She's in the game. She's in the game. Victoria's a player. She's a player in the game. Thanks to Wayman. Thank you there, Wayman. You guys make sure to throw some W's up for Mr. Wayman. Mr. Wayman's our version of Mr. Wonderful. That's who Mr. Wayman is. Him and Jeremy McIntyre and John, they throw a lot of gifts out for other people. They are our version of Mr. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get the 16th ounce round heads. Now I have to make you something. I'll tell you what, that dish looked pretty good. That old crock pot with all the pork and the veggies in there. Yeah, my wife, she'll make stuff like that too at times. These here are 1/16 ounce round heads. These will go by a lot faster because there's more in the cavities, and they pour up a lot faster and they clean off a lot better as far as breaking them off. I did a bunch of these a couple of days ago. I think it was a couple of days ago. Could have been yesterday. No, I think it was Friday. Let's get that popcorn buttered. Get that butter all over that popcorn. But it reminds me of when I go to the movie theater and I'm putting popcorn on. It reminds me of pouring lead. There we go. Thank you, everybody. Made by Yankee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These again are 1/16 ounce. There we go. $243 likes, yep. Got 244 now. Learn skills, spinning yarn, knitting. Oh my goodness, thank you there, John. Let me get that. Let me get a screenshot there of John. You guys throw some W's out there for John. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to the Flow Bro team, guys. Welcome to all the new Flow Bros in here. Yep, throw some W's up there for Mr. John. Mr. John Cena. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always try to watch out when I do this. I don't want to be putting lead dust in the air. That's the last thing you want to do. We don't need no lead dust. No, no, no. We don't need no lead dust. Uh-oh. There we go. Guys, again, welcome in everybody. We're at 251 on the likes. 251 on the likes. Something doesn't look right, but it's right. Yeah, these are 1/16 ounce. Let's see, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, you added 10 in there? No, I've never added 10. I've had people ask me about it. I've never added 10. 10 is also lighter too. I've held jigs that were made out of tin and lead. They always just seem like they were just a little bit lighter. I wouldn't know where to get the tin from. Now I do throw the like soldering wire in there every so often. That probably has a little bit of tin in there, I bet. You got lead going every which way now. And to clean out the spigot. Here we go. Thank you everybody for coming in. Hey there, Sander. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Welcome in, guys. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome in. These here are number 4 hooks here that I'm putting in. There we go. Another 16th ounce. Welcome in, everybody. Glad everybody's doing good. Just pouring up some heads. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey there, Greg. Welcome to the chat. Make sure to subscribe. We are sitting at 266 on the likes. I don't think we've ever had 300 likes. Don't think we've ever had 300 likes. Okay, drink time, drink time. Hey there, Martha, welcome in. Let me grab me a drink here. These are 1/16 ounce with the number 4 hook. Oh, we're at 271 now. Oh my goodness. I think that's the most we've ever had on a live stream. Appreciate all the hearts. Appreciate the gifts, whether it be memberships or whether it be cashola. These again are 1/16 ounce round heads, round heads. These will not get eyes on them. The only eyes that will be on these are the consumer and the fish. Another bad hook. Uh-oh, it's pulling all crooked. I'm going to have some misses in here. It's all coming out crooked. Welcome in there, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Well, we got 372 in here. Oh, another bad one. Oh my goodness. That's the most I've ever had in a box that was messed up. I just opened up this box a little bit ago. Got 3 bad hooks. I need to ask them for my money back. Oops, sorry about that. What's going on here? I'm pouring jig heads. These are for lures, fishing lures. Yeah, these will end up turning into something like that. I'll paint them up, and then they'll end up turning into something like that. We got over 60 colors on our website. We do have our website right down there, or it may be up there depending on what kind of a device you're watching. These are 1/16 ounce with the number 4 mustad sickle hook. These are for fishing crappie, trout, bass, perch, walleye, saugeye, skipjack, yellow perch, white perch, all kinds of fish. Thanks again for coming in. Hey there, Ernie. No, Ernie J, Ernest J. I don't know if Mr. Ernie's in here or not today. Ernie K. There we go. These again are 1/16 ounce. We got 290 some odd people in here. Make sure to hit the likes and make sure to subscribe. We're at 278. We're not that far from 300, guys. We're not that far from 300 on the likes. Make sure to throw out a like. We're at 279 now. 279. 280. We got 280. We only need 20 more for 300. 20 more for 300. I once bought a valve for 300. Come on, guys. Let's hit that likes up there. We're at 280. 282. 282. I'm kidding. I've never been on the Wheel of Fortune. 283 now. Come on now, hit that like. So I'm giving you bottom-notch entertainment, guys. Bottom-notch entertainment. One day I hope to go to Vegas. Imagine me doing this on America's Got Talent. Yeah, I don't imagine me doing this on America's Got Talent. So what do you do there, Mr. Flores? I'm getting ready to pour some lead. $15 more. Oh yeah, we do. Yep, we need about 14 more now. We're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer to 300 likes. $13 more likes, guys. 13 more likes. Eight more. Ocho más. Oh, I gotta stand up. Stand up and stretch out. Get these cruds out of here. 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes. Four more. We're getting closer, only 3 away. Only 3 away. Oh, we get it. 300. Thank you, guys. We just hit us a little milestone there. We got 303. So I'm breaking off these heads here. They're going to look like that, and then they're going to get painted up. We got over 60 colors that we have on our website. We got 16 colors of jig heads, I believe, that we sell. We do sell jig heads, painted jig heads. Now you got to make one gold hook and package it in a random pack. Ah, yeah, that'd be nice. The golden hook. Well, hey, let me make 15 of them, and I'll make sure I put them on the same pallet like old Michael Scott did on The Office. You guys ever watch the Office where they had the golden ticket? And they all ended up at the same hospital. I'm going to get ready to take a break here in a little bit. I'm breaking these off. If you guys have any questions, now's a good time to ask some questions. I'm going to take a break here just a little bit. These are 1/16 ounce. These will get painted up sometime this week. Hey, welcome in. I'll probably pour again sometime in the next week. Hopefully I'll have to pour again if we get busy. $306 likes. You guys try to remember that. Took us almost 2 hours to get that. A lot of jig heads. Can you help me? I can never find a place with good bass, and when I do, they never bite. What state do you live at, Cam? Where do you live at, Kim? Hey, Lou. Oh, you live in South Carolina? Well, who else lives in South Carolina? Doesn't know Crappie Man Jigs live in South Carolina? I think he lives in South Carolina. I would say follow Crappie Man Jigs, and I think he lives in South Carolina. And he might be able to help you out a little bit better. Do you bank fish or do you fish from a boat? Oh, well, thank you there, Clint. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay. Hey, Thomas. From kayak and go to shallows. Yep. Well, that'll get you there. That, you just got to keep looking. And I don't know what kind of bait you're throwing out for bass. But there's some people like Panfish King right there. Yeah, the jigs are, if you buy 3 packs, you're going to get 1 pack free. So if you get 6 packs of lures, you're going to get 2 packs free. If you get 9 packs of lures, you're going to get 3 packs for free. Yeah, that's on our website, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that. Panfish King right there, he does make bass lures. Also, Crappie Man Jigs makes bass lures, and I don't know what kind of bass lures you have. Yeah, great day in the shop. We had a lot of people in here, guys. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Yeah, the jigs are, you buy 3, you get 1 free. Doesn't matter what size, what color you get, they could all be mismatched colors, and you're going to get 1 pack of free. We do have our mystery jig boxes and our variety boxes all on sale too. So if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to do so. Well, thank you there, this and that. We're trying to find out on your shirt. We may be able to get you a stencil, or basically the thermal. We may be able to do that too. So I'll talk to Stephanie a little bit later on. She's at the ladies' house that they're working on a project, and I'll see if we can get you out something this week. I know you're big and tall, and we don't, I'll see what they have on shirts, what we can do for you. I do small bluegill about 3 to 5 inches, and spinners and crankbait. Yeah, that I'll be doing it. You just got to keep throwing, and you got to find out some spots where you've been catching them at. Sometimes they'll still be there, even if it's catch and release. Sometimes they'll go back there, and you just got to hunt them out. I don't do largemouth bass fishing. I do catch largemouth when I'm crappie fishing or when I'm fishing for sand bass. I just don't do a whole lot of largemouth bass fishing anymore. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to refill my drink, get my hands all cleaned up, and then I'm probably going to go to doing powder coating. So if you guys haven't followed me or subscribed yet, make sure to do so. Make sure you get your notification button set. And at the same time, if you haven't joined our Discord, when I go live, I share it out to our Discord. I also share it out to our Facebook page too. Waiting for the inline spinners. Yeah, how big of a hook do you want on those inline spinners? Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna make some. Oh, you sabbed. Oh, thank you there, Kim. Yeah, I did paint some inline spinner bodies, or not painted them, but I poured some of them. These are the 1/4 ounce, and then I have some. I think they're 3/8 ounce that I have painted up already. Crappie Man Jigs. Crappie Man Jigs. Just type in on YouTube Crappie Man Jigs. Yeah, I believe he's in South Carolina. I like MEPS. What, the number 2? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I might be able. I'm gonna try to get some on the website. So I'm gonna try to get some quarter ounce for bass fishing. And with willow blades, you need willow blades on them. Yeah, I could probably do willow blades on them. Yep. Yeah, crappiemanjigs.com. He's here on YouTube. He goes live almost every day. Almost. He goes. I think he takes Thursdays off. Okay, we'll catch you guys later. Thank you again for watching. You guys be good. You guys be good. Bye bye.